Thank you for watching Rage Gaming YouTube channel. Welcome into the channel. For this video, I will explain every line in a types file. You may be wondering, what is a types file? Well, a types file, often seen in game configurations like DayZ, Minecraft, Rust, and a few other games. This configuration is an XML document that defines the behavior, properties, and spawning parameters for items within the game world. It acts as a blueprint or rulebook that guides the system on how items should appear, be used, and interact within the virtual environment. Before we begin, I have provided a GitHub link in the description with a couple different detailed explanations of a types file. Let me break down a types file line by line for more clarity. Line 1. Right here, this is the XML declaration indicating the version of the XML being used. Encoding equals UTF-8 means the document is using the Unicode transformation format 8-bit encoding. The standalone equals yes means that this file doesn't rely on external resources. Going down a line, now to this types with the two brackets. This types with the brackets is the root element for all data types included in the file. Line 3 right here defines a specific name of a type, the name of this one being code lock. Now moving on to line 4, the nominal. The nominal sets the target number of code locks that should exist on the map at any given time. Next line down now is the max. This line specifies the target number of code lock items that can exist in the game simultaneously. This acts as a population cap. Now moving down again is the min. The min sets the minimum number of code lock items that should exist in the game world. If the count drops below this, the restocking, if enabled, might kick in. Going down another line is the lifetime line. The lifetime defines how long, in seconds, a code lock item remains in the world before despawning, if the item has not been interacted within the 7,200 seconds. This is 2 hours, by the way. Now we are going to the restock line. Restock specifies how frequently the code lock is restocked. A restock value of 0 means the item will not automatically restock, as no cycles are set. A higher restock value, for example, 3. A 3 tells the system to wait for a certain number of spawning cycles before adding more of this item, provided it is below the nominal target and above the min. Moving on now, the quant min and quant max. The quant min and quant max values are primarily used for items that can have varying levels of fill or quantities. Things that have to be filled. For example, ammo. The quant min and quant max for ammo would determine the minimum or maximum number of bullets in a box or magazine when spawns. Items that can't be filled or emptied are often set to -1, meaning no restriction or not applicable. Next line is for the cost. The cost tag in a types file typically represents the value or resources cost associated with the item, which can impact gameplay in a few different ways depending on the game. The different ways are spawn probability, trading and economy, loot distribution, crafting mechanics, balancing gameplay, and molding and customization. Next line down is what I call the flags count and cargo line. This line provides flags that control the behavior of the items. Count in cargo section here means is item excluded from cargo container counts. The count in hoarder is the item excluded from hoarder item counts. Count in map means is the item included in map-wide population counts. Count in player is if the item is excluded from counts in player inventories. Crafted indicates if the item can be crafted or not. Deloot means to prevent automatic removal of the item by deloot mechanisms. Moving down a line to these categories names. These determine how the item is organized or managed in the game. There will be a list of the items you can add as a category names in the GitHub. Next line is the usage name. The usage names define various thematic or geographical spawning contexts for the item. For example, military suggests that the item could be found in military areas. There will be a list of the items you can add as a usage names in the GitHub. Now we are on the value name. The value name tag is often used to define which tier or region the item belongs to in terms of rarity, gameplay progression, or location-specific spawning. There will be a list of the items you can add as a value names in the GitHub. Next line is the type line. Compared to that types up at the top with the two brackets on either side that we have already gone over, this one doesn't have an S at the end. However, it does have a / in front of the word type. This type closes the definition for the code block type. And the very last line types has the S and the / with both the brackets. This very end types ends the root types element, signifying the conclusion of all type definitions in the file. If you wanted to add another item type, you can copy from behind this type bracket, all the way up to this type's name. Then you'll go back down here, click then press enter, and now paste. Do this for all the items that you need to add into a types file. Adding to or creating a types file will only be necessary if the creator of the mod did not supply it. Well, as far as I can remember, that is everything you need to know about each line in a types file. Don't forget to go to the GitHub to see a more detailed explanation about the types file. Thank you for watching Rage Gaming YouTube channel. Like and subscribe.